Hello YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I want to start this video off with a quick announcement, nothing major. I just want to mention that I am planning to take a break from YouTube after this video, and I plan to post possibly one more video after this one, and then after that I'm going to take a break because I am moving, and that's taking a lot of my time. So I'm just going to focus on that for now and just get myself situated. And once I am, I hope to come back with better quality and better videos, but continuing my reviews of products and items that I've purchased. So I thank you for your patience. And let's get on with the video today, which is a collective product review. Most of these items are from Marshalls, but some of them are from other stores. So let's start with some of the items that I've gotten from other stores. Let's start with this one over here. This is the Diane foam rollers. I just use this when I want some volume in my hair and some curls. These are just your classic foam rollers. I use different types of rollers, but these ones are comfortable to sleep in, but it's your old school foam rollers, and I find them easier to sleep in when I need something overnight. But I have the hard ones and I have the rods. I just use this when I want something soft, and I got this from my local beauty supply store. The packaging looks a little different. I think I got them at different times. This one was 129, I think is what it's saying, and this one was 149. So the price went up with the newer packaging, but you get 6 in each pack, and they've been doing me really good. So there's that, and then I got this Art Deco nail art from LA Colors. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Yes, I got this from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And it has a precision brush, as it shows right there in the photo. And I actually have the actual bottle right here. This is what it looks like. It's white. And this is what the tip of it looks like. Oops. It's really thin. Really, really thin. And I use it for French manicures. So it helps me with the precision. The only thing, this is my second time purchasing it, and I had to purchase it because it gets really thick and gloopy over time. So that's my only complaint about it. But other than that, it's a pretty standard white polish with a thin brush to do either art designs or a French manicure line for the tips of your nails. Continuing with the nail product, now moving on to the products from Marshalls. Those were the only other, the products that I just showed you were the only products that weren't from Marshalls, but now let's head on over to products from Marshalls. This is the Sally Hansen Salon Gel Polish. This is the step 2 gel nail color, and this is salon quality. It claims you get up to 2 weeks wear and no chips and mirror shine. You do need, it says right here, must use with LED lamp, and it's 0.25 or 0.25 fluid ounces and 7.0 milliliters. This was $2.99, and I mentioned the size or the amount that comes in it. And before I show you, this is in the color Sheer Ecstasy 120. This is how much of that product you get. It's really small. I didn't expect it to be this small. It was only $2.99, so it's not bad. And I also thought it was going to be opaque, like the photo on the box, even though it says sheer, even though the name has sheer in it. It is a lot sheer. And this is what the color, that's what the color looks like. It kind of looks white on camera, but it's more of like a nude, or like a sheer nudie pink pinky nude. This is my first color gel polish, and I actually use this in combination with this LA Color Art Deco to do my French manicures. And everything about this is pretty great, except that it claims to last 2 weeks. It does not last 2 weeks for me, at least not on my fingers, on my toes. Maybe I can get a week out of it, but it peels off. And I don't know if it's maybe my technique, or I do use a base coat from another brand, from OPI. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I should stick with Sally Hansen. Or maybe I'm not using like a bond, or maybe it's just my nail beds, but it does peel off after a couple of days for me. Like maybe after 3 or 4 days it starts to peel off. Other than that, it's good. But oh, and it's splotchy. The color is splotchy. Maybe that's another reason too, because it doesn't apply smoothly, and it has kind of some splotchy areas where it's not as opaque as others. We would call it streaky with regular nail polish, but because of that gel, it's more splotchy than it is streaky. I kind of have to build it up to like 3, maybe even 4 coats, so that creates a thicker coat, and the thicker the gel coat is, and that's on top of the gel and the top coat. So maybe because of that reason, it's peeling off as well. But if I don't do that, it's not a really nice application to me. From far away, it's okay. But if you look at I pay attention to the details. So, that sucks about it. But other than that, it's really good. And it took away my fears of getting into gel color polish. I've always used the top coat, but now I want to get into more colored gel polishes. So that's that from Sally Hansen. Like I mentioned, $2.99. Not bad to try out for that price. That's why I got it, because it was so cheap. I had to try it out. Next, let's get into some dental care. I got this Luminex Oral Essentials. It's a certified non-toxic whitening toothpaste, and it's whitening without the sensitivity, enamel safe, and that's right there is the ingredients. And what else? This was $4.99 from Marshalls. Expires in 2024. And so this says, finally, non-toxic whitening without the sensitivity. It's a patented whitening products are clinically proven to whiten teeth without peroxide in a little as 2 weeks. So oral perfection, no peroxide, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors / dyes, no alcohol, no SLS. I don't know what that is. Microbiome safe for people with coffee and tea stains, wine stains, sensitive teeth, gum recessions. I have sensitive teeth, and I drink coffee, so I'm sure I got some stains from that. I just saw that right here. It says neutralizes harmful bacteria toxins. I don't even know what all of these claims are, but I thought it was interesting with the ingredients, that there's aloe vera in here. There's glycerin, there's sea salt. It's so unique. So with my experience with this, initially when I first used it for like the first week, I've been using this for maybe like the past 3 weeks to a month. When I first used it, my teeth felt so squeaky clean, and I think it's because of the coconut oil in there. I believe there's coconut oil in here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there, coconut oil. So it just leaves this really slick and like slippery feel to the enamel of the teeth, and it just felt really squeaky clean. And then over time, I don't know if my teeth got used to it, but it wasn't feeling as clean. And also, I don't feel like my teeth are getting whiter, but I do feel like my teeth feel slightly more cleaner somehow than when I use the more mainstream brands like Colgate and Crest. So if I were to get this again, which I wouldn't mind having this in my collection again, I would probably use it interchangeably between like a Crest one day and then the Luminex the next day, and kind of switch it out like that. to just get the different feels. The taste of this is fine. It's minty. It's kind of like more, I don't know, less foamy, more like I can feel the oils in there, less baking soda like feeling. It's more like slippery, rather than thick and like pasty, like your traditional toothpaste. But I like it, and I really love the initial results, and I was turned way over until I started to use it some more. But it's a good product. I would repurchase this again, but I don't think this is the only one that I can depend on. I would have to use it in conjunction with something else. But for my first impressions of this brand, I like it, and I would buy this again, even though it's not really doing what it claims. I just like the way that it feels. I already talked about this product, but I'm almost finished with it. I have another video on it. I just want to mention that this is still very much good. I'm continuing on now to the face care or skincare. This was $4.99 from Marshalls. This just has been so promising for so cheap. It's just, all I could say is it's really moisturizing. I've been using it in conjunction with the other products that I'm about to mention. So I just wanted to share that this is still going good before I throw it out. Now let's get on to this e.l.f. Glow Radiant Moisturizer. Is it e.l.f. Plus? This is coconut and hyaluronic acid, and it has SPF 15. And I got this at Marshall's for only $4.99, and it says here, quench skin's thirst with hyaluronic acid, shea butter, and coconuts. So yeah, those are the drug facts. Let's see, can I read that? It's so small and so light. Let me read it from here. This coconut infused moisturizer hydrates your skin and imparts a golden glow. It definitely does give a golden glow. I was really surprised about this product, and I didn't have high expectations for it. I actually heard about it from a YouTuber called, I think her name is Bellamy Cherry. She does shop with me to Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So she kind of raved about this, and I figured let me give it a chance, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's really moisturized. It's a really nice, it kind of performs like a higher end product. It's definitely worth more than $5.99. What else does it claim? Formulated with hyaluronic acid and shea butter, this moisturizer will give your skin hydration it needs and the radiance you want in one step. I would agree with that, but I think it's a lot more lightweight and would be better for like warmer weather where there's more humidity in the air. Right now that it's cold and the air is drier, it doesn't give me as much hydration, but I do like to use it when I go out. I love the glow effect that it gives. The smell is really nice. It smells like coconuts, but it's really light. It's not overpowering. What else? I like that it has SPF 15. I think that's a chemical sunscreen that's in here, but it's just enough for this season. But this is a really great product. I'm glad I have this in my collection, and it was not that expensive. And everything about it just seems a lot higher in quality than what I was expecting from a more budget-friendly line like e.l.f. So if you see this, well, it depends on your skin type, but I'm normal to combination. I get a little bit drier during the colder season, but I'm pretty normal most of the time, and I get a little oily around my T-zone in the summertime. But if you're like around normal, this is really good, and you don't need too much stuff, and you probably live in more like warmer climates. This is really good. Get this, it's really good. What I didn't like is this Josie Maran Argan Daily Defense Lotion SPF 30. It's also tinted. The tinted doesn't work with me. And the SPF in this is mineral based. So yeah, see, mineral physical broad spectrum provides protection from UVA, UVB rays, and blue lights from electronic screens. Okay. So this smells like mineral. I don't like the smell of this. I love Josie Maran's products. I love her, what is it called? Her argan butters. They were really nice. But this, I still get that tinted, I still get that cast that white cast, even though it's tinted. The tint color in this is kind of peachy. It would probably suit more fair to medium, or fair to light to medium skin tones, but on my skin tone, which is a tan to deep, it is a lot, or a deep tan rather. I think, yeah, a deep tan. It's a lot more, it's a lot more like white with a little bit of flecks of peachy or gold undertone. So I don't like the smell of this. I don't like the way it feels. It feels kind of heavy. I kind of expected that. I know that mineral sunscreens are a little bit more heavy. So, but also I didn't notice that this expires in a few months. So I kind of wasted my money. And this was not that cheap. It was $14.99, but I'm glad to have a reason to get rid of it once it expires, because I do feel like I am getting protection from the sun, and it's probably, the sunscreen in here is probably a little bit more healthier than the chemical ones. But yeah, I don't want to say I regret it, but I could have gone without this one. All right, I'm going to go a little bit quicker because this is taking longer than I expected. This is Glossier Super Glow Vitamin C Magnesium Serum. I got this for a whopping $12.99 at Marshall's. And this just says apply over clean face and follow with moisturizer, which is what I do. And I honestly feel like this does absolutely nothing but look beautiful on my countertop or on my vanity table. This is another item that I could have gone without because it's purely for aesthetics in terms of the actual bottle, and I feel like the serum itself doesn't do anything. There's no real scent to it. I mean, there's a slight scent, but it's kind of like, it just smells like, I don't know how to explain it, just like products. There's no like perfumey scent. But yeah, if you see this, this does nothing. If you just want something from Glossier and just want to feel bougie, maybe that could work out for you. But you get 30 milliliters of it. I'll keep using it and maybe follow up with a final review, especially if I get to use it until it's empty. But yeah, this doesn't do anything. You don't need this. Another product that I'm not happy with is this lactic acid from Inkey List. This as well does nothing. This is my first time getting into chemical exfoliants, and this is technically a mild. It does claim to be 10% and it's mild with 1% hyaluronic acid. So maybe that's why maybe my skin can take on more, but I don't want to risk it anymore with these chemical exfoliants because I really don't know what I'm doing. So this was $6.99, so not much loss. I'll still keep trying it out to see if anything results. My skin does feel a little bit softer and smoother, but I don't know if it's because at the same time that I was trying this out, I was also trying out a moisturizer that I'm going to talk about in a moment. So it could have been that. I don't think there's an expiration date. Are there any claims? I think there is, but it's covered up by the sticker. It just says use AM and PM. And since using this, I've been paranoid about my skin being in the sunlight. So it's really stressful using these lactic acids because I'm not really consistent with wearing sunscreen, even though I should be, and I'm trying to be. And I guess it helps me with that, but I'm just not seeing results. Maybe something is happening, but I'm not seeing results. And this is supposed to be for dry skin, so I was trying to switch over from physical exfoliants to chemical ones, but I don't know. I'm not getting very good first impressions. I'm just happy I didn't get a negative reaction. But other than that, I'm not feeling anything happening. So yeah, I was using that at the same time that I was using this. It's considered an overnight treatment, but it's just like a facial moisturizer or cream. So this is black, and I think it's supposed to be pronounced like black, like a goat. Night Pure Goat Milk Cream. It's an overnight treatment for normal skin types, and this is from the brand Beekman 1801. I heard about this brand from like either QVC or HSN, one of those like TV shop networks. And this was originally $16.99, and then I think it got marked down twice, and then finally I took it for $10 bucks. And so this is a success. This product is a success. It says it is a moisturizing cream for normal skin types formulated with goat milk and colostrum. Colostrum, I'm not sure what that is. This concentrated cream quickly absorbs for smooth and hydrated skin, and that's true. it seeps and absorbs into my skin rather quickly. It's like a gel-like consistency. It's kind of lightweight, but very hydrating. I've been really happy with this product, and it's been giving me the hydration that I needed as we transition in the weather and in the seasons. And it's not too heavy. It's still lightweight. So I think it's perfect for my skin type. And I love anything goat milk. Anything goat milk really works with my skin. And it also continues to say 2 unique peptide complexes work together to both smooth and prevent the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I don't know about that, but it definitely moisturizes and it hydrates. I initially started using this at night, but I also find myself reaching for it even in the AM. And I think it says you can use both AM and PM. Gently massage a dime-sized amount into freshly cleansed skin before bedtime, and best results use both morning and night. So avoid eye contact, of course. So yeah, I've been happy with this. The only thing is the scent, and this is so strongly perfumed. It kind of smells like cologne. It's quite annoying, but other than that, it's been good to me. So that is the skincare. This video is going longer than I expected. Let's quickly get into lip care. Let me bring this video down a little bit. So I got a couple of lip care products. I am a lip balm, lip care, like, I'm just really into taking care of my lips, because a pet peeve of mine is dry and cracked lips. So I've already mentioned this product in another video, this lip exfoliator. It used to be really good when it first came out, and now it's not as good as it was before, because it was a lot more abrasive before. It's a lot more gentle, and I don't like gentle lip scrubs. I like abrasive scrubs in general. This was only $2.99, and it was from Marshalls. And so I bought 2 of them. So I'm just trying to use this up. And I'm going through it rather quickly. The old formula, it took forever to get through, but these are much easier to get through. So yeah, same results, same old, same old. I'm not going to purchase this anymore, because I was hoping it was like it used to be. It's not anymore. It's reformulated. So I'm just trying to use it up. And that's that on that. I'm actually not going to use lip scrubs anymore. I've switched over to silicone brushes. And so I've been using that and just been topping it off with that because of the moisturizing properties in there that I use after I use the lip scrub. But I could just use the mask. Now this has been really good to me. This is by Boscia, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's their Cherry Blossom and Baciul. I think that's how you pronounce it. Resurfacing a lip repair. And I think Baciul is like this retinol, like this natural retinol with vitamin A. I think it mentions that here. If it'll focus, a softening leave-on treatment helps visibly plump, resurface, and improve texture for lips that are noticeably more nourished and supple. Japanese Cherry Blossom helps promote smoother lips, while AHAs and Baciul, a natural retinol, help you visibly repair for youthful and plump-looking pout. Apply twice daily. I use this at night, AM and PM, or use more frequently as necessary. Can be worn alone. I use this at night, and I didn't like this at first, but the more that I used it, the better it got. I didn't like it because it felt really thin on my lips when I first used it, but I noticed that when I would apply it and let it sit on my lips, the skin or the surface of my lips for a while, when I would rub my lips together, when I would come back to it, rub my lips together, it would get thicker. So I'm not sure if it's pulling moisture from the air, which if it claims it has AHAs, if it has anything like hyaluronic acid, maybe it's pulling moisture from the air and thickening up. The smell is nice. The color is pretty. It's a soft pink. What else? It tastes really nice when sometimes it would get in my mouth. And I like the tip applicator of the tube. It's like a silicone tip. Silicone tip. I actually have the product right here. This is what it looks like. The only thing I'm actually really sad about is that the packaging of this, like the actual box, looks so pretty. I wish they would have done the same thing on the like I kind of don't want to throw the box away. I wish the tube looked like the box, but it doesn't. But yeah, this is the actual tube, and I just wanted to share with you what the tip looks like. This is what it looks like. So yeah, that's that. And then I have this Glossier cherrybomb.com they call it a universal skin salt, but it's just pretty much petroleum jelly. And it's $7.99, and I like this product as well. I got it from Marshalls. It's tinted. It smells like artificial cherries. It's great, and yeah, it's nice. This lip mask from Woozies is $5.99 from Marshalls. It's a hydrating overnight lip treatment. I don't like this. It's vanilla mint flavored. It's waxy. It feels like shea butter. Just feels like shea butter. I'm gonna use it up, and I use it at night, but it's really thin. It just feels like I'm slathering on shea butter. Would have been better off buying or using up the shea butter that I have. So for that reason, I don't really like it. But it comes in a huge 1 fluid ounce, 30 ml container. So, and it was only $5.99, so that's fine. But I didn't have a good experience with this product before either. In their like their chapstick or lipstick, their lip balm in chapstick form, like in a stick form, because it's just really thin. It just feels thin like shea butter. So because of that, I won't be purchasing any more lip products from them because I just don't like the formula. It's too natural. I mean, it's natural, which is nice, but it's not the consistency that I want. That's why I like them, because they were a natural brand or a natural product brand, but it's just, I just don't like the consistency. But I will use it up, and if something changes, I will follow up. I already mentioned these two. I'm going to get into the cosmetics now. I already mentioned from MAC. I already mentioned these two lipsticks from MAC. It's Relentlessly Red, and of course Over the Taupe. This is $8.99 for, this is the liquid lip color, and then this is the bullet. The bullets are $7.99, and the liquid lip colors are $8.99. So yeah. So I actually want to go over the lipsticks that I haven't mentioned or talked about quickly. So let's start with this one from Becca. Here is the actual lipstick to it. So this is in the color Candy Apple Red. I'm trying to get it to focus. See, and this was $6.99. Everything about this product is pretty nice. There are some claims, but I won't go too deep into it. This is what the packaging looks like. This is what the color looks like. And it has a magnetic closure. I just think this product is really nice packaging wise. Everything about this is good. I love red lipsticks. This is a satin finish. It's a little bit glossy and highly pigmented, and has that, like, it's satin, but it has kind of like a high reflective shine without it being like actual gloss. Becca is out of business now, so I don't know if, but sometimes these lip products come back around if there's any back stocks in Marshalls and TJ Maxx. So I just wanted to mention it if it comes back around, that everything about this is pretty nice if you're into satin lipsticks, except the scent. The scent of this is really strong, and I don't even know how to explain it. It smells a little floral. It smells a little woody. It smells a little spicy. At first I thought it went bad, but I don't think it went bad. It's just a really bad perfume formula or fragrance or blend. I don't know what they were doing, what they were trying to do, but the scent on this, it's right under your nose, so it's really bothersome. But other than that, it's a pretty, and it's true to its name. It's a really pretty candy apple red. Now this is another lipstick from Smashbox and Be Legendary. This was $9.99 because Smashbox, I guess, is a higher brand, and this is in the color Bing. Here is the actual lipstick to that. It's all white packaging with the letter Smashbox. You open it up. I really like the packaging. It has kind of like an old school feel to it. Like, this reminds me of like lipsticks from the 90s that my mom and like cousins and aunts would have. And this is what the color looks like. The scent on this, let me smell it. Ooh, it's a really nice, it has that old school lipstick smell too, like that heliotrope powdery smell, a little powdery, a little sweet. This is like a tomato red, really pretty. I didn't like it at first, and I think it's because I was maybe a little bit darker. It was like during the summer, but now that my skin is going back to its normal color, it really matches it goes with my skin tone now. And it feels just a little bit more luxurious on the lips because it just feels like more plumping, or like a little bit more, it's just a little bit thicker. So there's that. This video is getting so long, so let me finish up. Last is this Ruby. All of these are $7.99. All of these are from Marshalls. Ruby New Powder Kiss formula. By the way, that Smashbox, that's like a creamy formula. Okay, so back to this Ruby New. It's good. It doesn't, I got it because I wanted something like Ruby Woo, but comfortable, which it is, but it's not like Ruby Woo. It's a lot duller in color, but really comfortable on the lips. Smells amazing, even tastes nice. And I use this in combination. I wear this with Ruby Woo. I wear this as my base layer and then top it off with the Ruby Woo. And then I get a comfortable finish, or a comfortable formula and finish. I get the best of both worlds pretty much. And then I have Chili and Marrakesh. I'm going to talk about these both together because on me they look so similar. These are both matte, $7.99 Marshalls. I love Chili, and Marrakesh looks so much like it. I like Marrakesh. Chili is more, let's see, it's more like a red with orange and brown. Marrakesh is more of like, either it's a brown with red undertones, or it's a red with brown undertones. I think it's like a brown with red undertones, and Chili is a red with orange and a touch of brown. So I mentioned that because on my skin tone, they look so much alike that I don't need both, but they're both so iconic. I'm glad I have both, especially for this season. So I'm very much happy with all my MAC lipsticks. And last but not least, I got this Dazzle Shadow by MAC in I Like to Watch, and it was $5.99, and here's what that looks like. It's a dazzle. It's really shimmery. Let's see, that's what that looks like. I'm not going to swatch it because it's actually glittery. It's glitter products, just particles. Just know that when you apply this onto the eyelid, that those glitter particles do fall on the face, and you do get like kickback, and you do get I forget what it's called, but when the shadow starts to get onto your skin, and it's glitter. So unless you have like an adhesive or something to make it stick to the eyelid, you will have glitter all over you. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry it's so long. Like I said, I'll be taking a break anyways. Thank you for your patience with me, and I wish you all a good day, a good evening, and a goodbye.